Welcome back. We are here in the community newspaper studios. We are so happy to be here. I am your host, Michelle Shirley, CEO and Chief Heart Officer for Be Strong International, where we are a nonprofit organization specializing in teaching heart skills. All things relationship driven is what we do and what we're about. We teach young people, we talk to parents, we talk to married couples, we do community work, all centered around healthy relationship education. We are the only organization in South Florida and beyond that specializes specifically in heart skills training. So I am excited today to welcome our guest, Miss Julissa Rivera. She is with the Miami Foundation. She is the community impact investment associate for Miami Foundation. I don't even want to mess that up. You're amazing, so I don't want to mess up your title. But I think you are just outstanding, and I know we've had a great relationship within the past year and a half about what we've been doing in Ghouls, at Demps Park, and I just want to say all my heart and hats go off to you because you've definitely been a vested partner as you represent the Miami Foundation and all the things that we've been doing in the community. And so thanks for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me. I am so excited to be here today, spending the time with you. And before we start, congrats on celebrating 30 years.
Yes, 30 years. Yeah, we are like partying all year long, even into next year, because it's just an amazing feat for us that we've been around this long. And so people still don't know who we are. They're missing out on all the amazing things that we're doing. So follow us on all of our platforms, Be Strong INTL. But I want to talk about the Miami Foundation for a little bit. And I want to talk about some of the things that you all are doing, the programs that you are doing. Tell us a little bit about the Miami Foundation, because some people might be here and still might not know who the Miami Foundation is.
Well, hello, new friends.
Exactly.
Hello. We're at the Miami Foundation, and we like to say that we are the backbone of our community. We stand with the 1,000+ nonprofits in our community, and we make sure that we invest equitably, that we're there, that we assist. And throughout the year, we have multiple grant cycles, right? Upcoming. Tomorrow is Give Miami Day.
Right.
So definitely check out givemiamiday.org and look at what is happening tomorrow, because tomorrow is the biggest fundraiser for everybody in our community. And we're going to be highlighting all the local heroes, like Be Strong, and sharing all the resources that we have so that everybody tomorrow becomes a philanthropist.
Yes.
But, back to the grant cycles, we have community grants at the beginning of the year. We have the scholarship, we have Safe Communities, we have Give Miami Day, and we have different other ones like Music Access, Miami Connected. So definitely visit our website and check out all of the things that we're doing.
That's amazing. And I'm so glad to be a recipient of some of the funding in the recent years. I definitely know that you all have taken great strides to talk to community leaders about what the disparities might be and how the funding can be dispersed among different groups in different areas. And so I'm just thankful that there's a conversation that's happening, and it seems to be continually happening. It started with Valerie, who's now no longer with you guys. I'm like, Valerie, if you're watching, we love you, we miss you. Yeah, right? But just you all have an amazing team. And I think just by you always being there for us and just coming to some of the events to see what's happening in the community really says a lot about what the Miami Foundation is trying to do. Yeah.
We love to show up. And as you know, you send me an email. Nonprofits send me emails all the time. Julissa, this is happening. I am there. I want to know what you're doing because you all are the matter experts. And I want to learn about what you're doing. Teach me so that, we continue developing our programs and that we know what is happening on the ground. Yeah. Because we're guided by that. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. So shout out to the whole Miami Foundation team. They're all amazing. I want to talk more about Give Miami Day. I know over the years, more and more nonprofits are jumping into the space of being on Give Miami Day. I know that there's been conversations about just the equity of that as well and how nonprofits are able to get on their platform and use the resources that you all are giving. You guys do an amazing job on really walking nonprofits through the beginning to end of this whole fundraising thing. And it's a lot to look at and consider. But you make it so easy with the digital tools and everything like that so people can repost. And so talk a little bit more about why Give Miami Day and just a little bit about what you all have raised in the past, what things have changed for this coming day tomorrow that everybody's hyped out about, including me, right?
Tomorrow it's just like the beginning of the holiday season.
Right. Yeah.
I was just sharing with Natalia that we are all just so excited, right? We're going to be working for the next 12 hours. I mean, we've been working for a few days now, but we're excited to be there and stand with the nonprofits. So one of the things I want to keep mentioning is visit givemiamiday.org, because there's not going to be power hours, and that's one of the changes this year.
Right.
So I want to make sure that you're reading on the prices, on the times, and all of the things so that you know how to strategize tomorrow. One of the newest things is that we're going to be able to match up to $1,000 to all the nonprofits.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, I know. That is
I
incredible.
just want to cry right now.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yes, and it's because we had an anonymous donor who, shout out to them for being so generous. I'm so grateful for them. We are so grateful for them. So the organizations have to do is get 40 unique donors who donate. We're going to be able to match up to $25 of those unique 40 donors. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Until you tap out to your $1,000
right.
that we'll be able to match because of that generous gift. So please get on there.
I know. Thank you. You amazing anonymous donor, you. Just big hearts to you because that is amazing. You know why I say that's amazing? Because a lot of times I feel like the smaller nonprofit organizations get left out. I've been there. Where you kind of go on there, you do the best you can. You don't have that donor pool, right? You're just starting out. You don't have a donor pool. And so you're hoping that someone just reads your page among the thousands that are on there and just like, I just want to give you $25, right? And so I think that when the underdog, and I hate to call it that word, but I love that part, that they get a chance, I think it's really cool. And that donor gave them a chance.
Exactly. To have.
I don't want to cry. It's too early.
It's too early, right? But that's the magic of tomorrow.
Yeah.
That we will continue to promote generosity in our city, because Miami, I like to say that it's made out of all the most beautiful parts of the world.
Yes,
because
everyone's
Florida welcomes everyone.
Yes.
So we're all from different places, and we all bring this magic. And tomorrow, let's show that off, right? Let's show up for our nonprofits.
Yeah.
Let's let them know here we're standing with you. That with tomorrow's gift that you're going to be making to the nonprofits, you're promising them that their lights are going to continue to be on, that their programs are going to continue to run, that the meal distributions, that the teaching, that the reading, that all of the things and wonderful things that our nonprofits do for our community are going to continue because you showed up for them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or today. Early giving is
right.
happening.
Yeah, there is early giving. There is early giving, by the way. So you can go right now to the website and check out an organization that you feel is worth giving to. Wow, that's amazing. Anything else? Any last words about Give Miami Day or anything that people should know? I know that there's categories in which people can kind of search to make it easier as well.
When you go to the website, givemiamiday.org, you can check out based on your costs.
Right.
Animals.
Correct.
Anything that matters most to you, and look at all the organizations doing incredible work in that space and stand with them.
Yeah.
But definitely visit the website so that you know who's there. We have over 1,000 nonprofits participating tomorrow,
nice.
And we're gonna be out there visiting them. We're gonna have them with us. It's just gonna be a day. It's like Christmas morning.
Yeah. It is because I start looking from now like, who's giving? Let's see. We got to push this out. My poor board members. I'm like, come on, let's do this, but it's cool. It's exciting. Cool. It's the adrenaline rush of like, come on, support us. So that's pretty cool.
So super excited for tomorrow, for these past couple of days.
Yeah.
And let's see, because last year we raised the bar a lot. But this year, I know that Miami is just going to go out there and do what it does best and show off even more and say, we are with you. Yes. Thank you for what you're doing.
Yes. And we saw how important nonprofits were even through the pandemic. And sometimes I'm like, are we in the pandemic? Are we out of it? Who knows, right? But we saw, even now, we're seeing the essential need of many of the nonprofits that are dealing with families and children that are still having these setbacks emotionally and mentally from all that has happened during the pandemic, that we're seeing the results of it right now. And so I would really encourage you, even if it's not Be Strong, there are so many amazing organizations that you can support by going to that website. And I think it's a blessed thing. And I don't want to be selfish, because there are so many other partners that are doing amazing work in the community, really. And one agency can't do it all. No, so.
And that's the beauty of this work.
Yes.
That we can't solve all the problems by ourselves.
No.
We need to do it together. We need to stand together, and we need to say to our community, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Because we have all these heroes here doing everything, and we will make sure that you're taken care of.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And like I was telling you on the phone, I just feel like there's abundance for all of us.
Yes.
There is. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, Yes. Got to keep doing the right thing, and everything will align.
Always.
That's what I believe.
Consistency.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, girl. Well, this was amazing. I now have a segment of the show called Social Yaks. So we want the viewers to get to know Julissa just a little bit better. Right? And so we're going to play Social Yaks. This is a game that Be Strong has created. And oh my gosh, we've been doing it with youth, with corporations, with other nonprofit organizations. It's been amazing to get people to share and talk, and it encourages social empathy. And that's what we need in our world. We really need people to have healthy dialogue, compassion, be vulnerable, and we can understand people's perspectives much better. And so this game is just one of our many tools, but we're excited to play it with you today. So the first level is our polar bear break the ice stage. So you're going to take a card. You're going to pick one, and you're going to read it to the audience, and you're going to answer it. Okay. I saw her take a deep breath just now. This is just level 1.
Okay, here we go. It says, if you could learn a new skill, what would it be? I would say I would learn to play an instrument.
Yeah.
I took piano when I was younger.
Oh, I did too.
But I am not good at it.
No?
I'm a baseball girl.
Really?
Yeah. So I would learn an instrument.
Oh, okay, cool. But would it be piano again or something else?
No, I would play the saxophone.
Oh,
I love some good jazz.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, saxophone looks complicated with all the thingies. I don't know. It's just like,
Not too, but maybe.
Piano was my thing. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's do another one.
From the icebreaker, right?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. If you could stay a certain age forever, what would it be? I would say 28.
Why 28?
I know, what a random number, right? 28 forever.
I mean, I remember 28. That was nice. 28.
I loved being 28.
I had no stomach at 28.
There we go. Stop.
Maybe that was TMI for the TV. Go.
It was just a wonderful time. I went for my master's. I had two of my boys. And it was just a wonderful time.
Yeah. 28, yeah. That's cool. All right, sounds good. All right, so now we're going to get into the next level, which is Get Social. Okay. This is our yak level, so we're going a little bit deeper. Slide that over for you.
Let's see. Okay. If money or education weren't an issue, what would you do for a living? I would be doing what I'm doing right now.
Really?
I love with all my heart what I do. I love being out in community. I love giving my time to volunteer. I love being a servant to my community. So I would be doing exactly what I'm doing right now.
Wow, that's so cool. That's how you know you're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Yes.
When money isn't an issue and you would be doing the same thing. Yeah.
I would be right here with you.
Yeah.
I would be right out there with my nonprofits, doing community cleanups, doing beach cleanups, doing exactly what I do every day, because this is my lifestyle.
Yeah. You're tapping into something there I was going to say about you, but I'm going to save that. But that's really cool. Do you bring your kids along too?
Oh, yes. My kids go to almost everything. I think it's important that they know what I do and what is important to our family. To our family, it's super important to give back.
Yeah.
Because we have to consistently and always pay it forward. Because
I believe in that too.
Being kind and giving that hug, giving that smile, looking for the light at the end of that, in every room and in every situation, because I refuse to think that there's no good. I just refuse to.
Yeah.
And I need them to learn that, because I might not last forever, but that's why I need them to be strong.
What you teach them,
And I need them to know that.
You need them to what? Did you just say be strong?
Yes.
Just saying. Put a little plug in there.
Right,
Put a little plug in there.
strong.
Yeah.
I need them to be strong.
Right.
And I need them to know that when the waters are rising and maybe you feel like you're drowning, you are not going to, because you are made out of all the most beautiful parts in the universe. So everything that you need, you already have.
Yeah.
And everything that you've lived has prepared you for that one moment.
Yeah. And the resilience to go through it. Yeah. And to see, I think there's a gratitude in our kids being a part of what we're doing. I brought my son to our food drive and he was just like, oh my God, so many people are lined up for food. And I'm like, yeah, so you have to be thankful for the food that's at your table. The fact that we can go out sometimes to the restaurant and eat, and you have the freedom to order, right?
Yeah,
man,
I'll snap a billion times.
I'm telling you,
because I'm from Puerto Rico, and I grew up in Puerto Rico, so I see the difference. And everything I do, I don't forget to say thank you. At the beginning, at the end, and even when things look a little grayish, I'm still saying thank you. Because that is shaping me for the next door that is about to open. Even if I don't think that it exists. But I believe that that door is going to open and the water is just going to go down.
Yeah. And it just takes great humility, too. There's a sense of humility in saying, you know what, I'm thankful for my circumstances. And I know that whatever happens, it is for my good, and somehow it is building me and strengthening my character and the adversity. I learn how to navigate through adversity. That's what makes leaders leaders.
To walk in the fire. To walk when
alone.
That's the best part.
Just saying.
But to know that you have it in you, that nothing is impossible. It might look difficult, but you have it in you.
Yeah.
So, I take them to every single thing.
That's so good.
And my kids sometimes go to their school and says, "That's broken. My mom can fix it."
Oh.
And then I'm like, yes, we'll figure out a project. But I love that. I love that they know that it's not that mommy can fix it, right? But that mommy has invested her life to the service of others. Yeah.
Wow. That says so much about you and your family and the things that you're doing. And it's just amazing. I don't know. I might steal Julissa from the Miami Foundation. I'm just saying. Rebecca. Look out. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
That's a good
so
one.
you want to pick the next one? Yeah.
What is your definition of happiness? Being at peace. There's nothing better than going to bed with a grateful heart.
Girl, you about to start like, this is too much. This is too much.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah. If you have peace in you, nothing bothers you.
Don't you know?
Nothing can affect you. Nothing can disturb because you're at peace. So good. You know what? The wealth that I have in my family, it's not what I have in my pockets, right?
Oh, listen now, we about to.
It's what I have.
What is happening here today, right? So many people lack peace, and they have everything you can think of. At a fingertip, they can write a check, right?
Yeah.
They can jump on their jet plane. They can invite hundreds of people to their house, right? And they go to bed, and they have no peace.
No. You have to have peace.
My goodness.
If I'm at peace, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't have
Go
bad
through.
days,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And
Yeah, that's not what we're saying.
All the time, I'm happy. What the majority of the time.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
I remember where I come from, and I say, please.
This compared to
I am.
if you knew what we've been through, my goodness, right?
So peace
Yeah.
will bring you happiness.
Yeah,
That can't
it's
be
so
bought.
good. And it's with yourself first, right? Which is a little bit of what we teach, It's that being at peace with yourself, not being at a place where you're seeking constantly someone else's approval, right? Being subject to someone else's approval all the time, right? That doesn't bring peace.
No.
Knowing your worth.
You are gonna give what is abundance in you.
Yeah.
You can't give from an empty cup.
Exactly.
So if you have peace, get ready because your life
Yeah,
will change.
exactly. Oh, yeah. Mine is changing. I'm on a little journey and it's changing. We'll share that later. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay,
here's the
here we
next
go.
one. Dig deeper. That's
Here we
our
go.
goal for level.
Looking back, what was there a turning point in your life? Yes. Grateful for this question. Around when I was 24, 25, they told me I had 3 months to live because they found I had cancer in my colon. Yeah. And that was a turning point. And I remember saying, well, I am not dying. I just had a baby, so let's figure this out. Who are we talking to? What are we doing? What am I drinking? What is happening? And that changed my life forever because I met a Julissa that I didn't know existed. I met strength in me that I didn't know I had. And I just celebrated my 10th birthday. So that was the biggest turning point in my life because I met me.
Wow.
I didn't know I was capable of surviving. But
You met you, the persevering you, the you that said, I am not going to quit.
No.
I'm not going to surrender to this. I'm not going to give up. What are we doing next?
Exactly. And my life completely changed after that. But I'm very grateful that I went through that. I'm very grateful that the sky turned dark and you couldn't see. And you're just wondering, am I really dying? Do I have 3 months? And all of those questions are okay to have. Because it's a new process. It's something new.
You never expect,
But no. I had bigger plans. And I fought for it, but I didn't know I was capable of that. So that's why I'm grateful for that horrible moment in space because it made me who I am today, and I continue to transform because I continue to grow.
Of course.
But I always go back to that point. We didn't quit then, we're not quitting now.
That's so good. And your kids get to see it and hear the story and live it.
And
live it with you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm listening to you because I shared something similar a couple shows ago about sort of just a tragic experience, and what it births is just unbelievable what people are capable of.
Yes.
Unbelievable. The stamina and the vigor and the desire to keep going.
To fight for your life.
And for the generation that's coming behind you.
Yes.
This is nothing but we need to do a what? This is insane. Wow.
So super grateful for that turning point.
Well, okay, my dear.
Next one. What do you look for in a partner and friend? I look for a humbleness. I look for a lot of gratitude. I look for honesty and transparency Because if you're not transparent, then how are we going to communicate?
Yeah.
I never know if you're lying.
Right. That's true.
And just a sense of being present. We're so worried about what happened in the past. We are so worried about what's going to happen tomorrow and in the future. But we lack being here. So I appreciate people who are genuinely here with me. And looking at me in the eye and just existing together.
Yes.
We don't have to be perfect.
Right.
None of us are. But being with each other and just talking, playing Scrabble, I don't know.
And not being distracted too with the phone, right? That can be a big thing, right? We're no longer bonding emotionally and connecting through even a simple game like this or Scrabble, right? We are so distracted today and easily like pulled away from things that are really in our face and are more than important than some of the things that could wait. Right?
We forgot. I feel like we've forgotten to even ask, how are you? Well,
and to stick around.
For the answer.
Oh, like, oh, okay, you're good? Okay. So what I need from you is, and keep going, check, right? Yeah, and it's tough.
That's not being present.
It's tough.
I genuinely want to know what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing well, then you're going to be able to give me the best version of you.
Yeah.
And if you're bad and you need to lay on the floor, I am laying on the floor with you. And when you feel better, bueno, dale, let's get up and let's go.
Yeah.
But,
so good.
I look for that. I want to meet you because this is me all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I love it. Okay, we're going to be friends.
Yeah.
All right. So this last level is where I get to say something about you. So this is the use wisdom level. And what I love about this game is that it ends with encouragement for the person. So of course we would have played this game with more people, but it ends with what we've heard. And so if it says, if this is for you, if I were to receive an award for something, what would it be for? Julissa, you would receive an award for the most transparent, servant heart human being that I know. Really. I thought about that coming here, and then you started to highlight to it. And I said, my goodness, I called this girl. I'm not going to give all the details because, I don't want you to get 50 million calls. But we spoke about something, and you showed up. Then you did something, and I said, this woman here is the real deal, and it is rare. You are a rare find. So I'm blessed. I know. I'm like, I don't want to do it either. I don't want to do it. You're. I know, right? Like, no. Save our makeup. Save it, right? You're a rare jewel. You're a rare jewel. So with that, we just want to close out by saying, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Be Strong International with the Miami Foundation. So many organizations that you can give to besides Be Strong. Amazing nonprofits in Miami-Dade County. Definitely join us, givemiamiday.org, and you can follow us on BeStrongIntl.org. Have a great one.
Bye.